What is going on, guys? MN Sports 28 here, coming at you with my first ever franchise video here on my new channel. My channel is just starting today. It is the 25th of February in 2015. Posted a video earlier about a nice money play. Gonna keep posting those. I got tons of plays I love to run in my custom playbook and that are not a lot of people know about. A couple glitch routes, I like to throw in clutch, a lot of that. I like to come out and say this is kind of my welcoming myself into the world of YouTube. I'm 19 years old. My name's Mason, and I love playing Madden. I've been playing Madden since Madden 10, I believe. Competitively since Madden 12. I play it every day. When I'm not working, I play. Currently, I am a sales associate at Dick's Sporting Goods. I do a lot of work there. I work probably 35 hours a week. I do currently not go to school. I am going to apply at Minnesota State Mankato during the spring here as I prepare for my ACT. That's a little bit about me. Now I'm doing a fantasy draft, starting a new league. This is going to be, something I love to do. It's going to be tough to see what's going to happen. I mean, I've done a lot of these leagues. I'm in I'm in a 32-man league right now. Year one, I'm in a 2-man league that's in year 4. So I know how stuff works. I know what's going on. I know how to do it. So right now we're looking for a team. My favorite team is the Minnesota Vikings, obviously, as you can tell by my gamer tag as my YouTube channel. I mean, you can tell. The team that we're going to go with is Browns for reasons unknown. I don't know. I just want to use the Browns. Now, an interesting character that would be... I was thinking about a coach name, and I really didn't put much thought into it. I really just make up most of the coaches' names with whatever name I think of them. As a Frank Wellington, just a random name I thought of. It doesn't really matter. He can be black. I have no idea. This guy looks actually kind of cool. So I guess we're going to be running 4-3 defense. Favorite defense to run. Easiest defense to run. I've been running 4-3 ever since Madden 12. It's the best defense I can use for myself and for me to succeed. So it's gonna be 8 minutes pro, all Madden. I'm going to sim. Sorry, I'm going to go ahead and sim the preseason. I don't really care about preseasons. I mean, it's a draft, and I just have to cut one player, and then it's basically gonna be the player I draft last. So it doesn't really matter what happens in the preseason. It's not up to me, really. I mean, I care less. So we're gonna go and start this, see what we can get, see if we get a good pick, as we do not pause the draft each pick. So my strategy in going to this, I've done a couple fantasy drafts before. Running backs you can pick way late. So I like to build a young defense first. And now I am a big Vikings fan, so I do like my boy Harrison Smith. I think he's a very good safety, free safety. I mean, look at him. He's just unbelievable. Now, do I draft him here? I believe so. I just can't. When you're a Vikings fan, you just have to draft Vikings. It's just how it works a lot of times. So next pick.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Let's see what we can get here with this next pick. Now, I'm basically about young players on this team. That's how I draft. That's how I've always been drafting. Odell Beckham Jr., look at that. You can look at these running backs. I mean, Adrian Peterson. I mean, if you guys want to hear my opinion, I do think that I want him to come back. I respect the guy. He's done so much for this organization that he deserves to come back. He understands what mistakes he made. It's just a fact, if the organization wants him back, or, it's just all that bull crap that they just keep feeding you through the media. It's too hard to tell what's going to happen right now. I mean, people have their own opinions on it. I'm going to pick Bobby Wagner here because this guy's absolutely fantastic. Let me actually pause the draft so it can go a little bit faster here. But, yeah, I picked Bobby Wagner, one of the best, very underrated middle linebacker. I think he's the best middle linebacker. Him and Luke Kuechly.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Let me pause this. So, anyways, I will welcome Adrian Peterson with open arms. And that's how it is. Two defensive players with Harrison Smith and Bobby Wagner, two keystone guys. As next, I'm a guy that loves running the ball. Now, do I get Adrian Peterson? Maybe. I'm not sure. I really want to start a franchise and break the rushing record with Adrian. It's just how I feel because I'm a Vikings fan. I mean, it's hard not to, say something like that. But that's about D-line. You gotta get young. It's about young defensive linemen. If Aaron Donald, but to be honest, if people could redo the draft again, the Texans are either going to take Aaron Donald.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Or Mike Evans. I mean, that's what I think. Odell Beckham Jr. probably, maybe, I don't know. David Clowney was definitely a bust. He was hurt most of the season. He only played, I think, 4 or 5 games. But Mike Evans and Aaron Donald, what that guy did this season, unbelievable. He's going to be a great player. He already is a great player, which is the best part. So, let's see what else we got here. So we need a cornerback. We need someone that's going to be good and young. Good size. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, all these cornerbacks down here. I love to play zone defense, so we need a guy that's young and great at zone defense. Captain Marlin, love him, 5'8", now number 1 corner. Prince Mukamara, he's 6 overall. I think he's like 25 or 26, I'd like to say. Wish they could show their age. Oh, 25. So man, zone. Let's see what his catching is. No, we're gonna go with Prince. It's because I have yet to pick him in the draft, and I forgot to do this. Shoot. Anyways, how I like to go fantasy drafts. I'm very, very, very good on offense. I know what to do each play. I know what to do in each situation. It doesn't matter who I have. I'm gonna be fine. Defensively is a problem. I know. What happens? I give up a lot of yards. I just don't give up a lot of points. I'm very good at giving up too many yards and letting the clock the game out, which is not the best thing to do, to be honest. But that's just how it goes sometimes. I see about 75% of players at Madden, most of them are going to be better at offense than defense. Excuse me. And especially in this year's Madden, at first it was tough to play defense as we're on the clock again. So let's get another linebacker. We're in a 4-3, so these outside linebackers go quick. If you don't get a snag yourself a good one. Telvin Smith is a very, very underrated outside linebacker. KJ Wright. Let's see what we got here. Mingo's in pass rusher, so was Ingram. Wright. Yeah. Even Wright waited too long anyways. I mean, there's nothing here. Connor Barwin's. Don't need a pass rusher. I need someone that can. Nigel Bradham is not terrible. Sharif Floyd. Sharif. Let's see what we got here. Carlos Dunlap's pretty solid. Lamar Houston's okay. See, all these guys are old. Corey Lugen's 3. I mean, I'm a big Everson. I can wait. I think it's time to maybe what can we get at quarterback? Eddie Bridgewater's gone already, isn't he? Huh? Let's see. I haven't played with Menzel yet. Derek Carr I've played with. Let's try. I don't know. I haven't played with Derek Carr yet. What do we get at running back? Oh, yes. We get our choice at running back at anyone we want. And you already know. It's going to be... it's a tough choice. We'll go with DeMarco. This is where we can run the ball now, and I'm not going to be worried about much.
The Browns are now on the clock.
I'm just going to go ahead and not pause anymore. I'm just going to make my picks a little bit faster. So if you have to get a cornerback, let's see what we can find. Logan Ryan, 5'11", 82 overall. I know he's okay. Logan Ryan's going to be good enough for now. Always
the
up for
Browns are now on the clock.
All right. A good safety alongside Harrison. Oh, Eric Berry. Oh, Eric Berry. You know when
The Browns are now on the clock.
Oh, the Patriots picked up Fitzy. All right, let's see what we got outside backers. Oh no, yeah, we. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to get anything good on the outside backers. Telvin Smith is solid. I know his overall is bad, but let's see what Melvin Ingram. Yeah, I mean, either way, it's not going to go very well. I mean, what we could do is. How much time do we have? 40 seconds left. Offensive line. Ooh, Taylor Lewan. Let's go.
The Browns are now on the clock.
I always like to get a nice young offensive line. This is actually what I'm going to go for now. See you on the right tackle. Lane Johnson's very good. Plays for the Eagles. Very good tackle. Now let's see if we Kyle Long at right guard. Another very good guy from Oregon. Oh. Never mind, Zach Martin's still here.
Are now on the clock.
It's amazing how good of an offensive line you can get. I mean, this is not too late in the draft. Okay, he played Joel Patino.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Shoot, where'd he go? I think he went to some small college, but he plays for the Browns in real life and actually was probably their best offensive lineman at one point in the season because Mack got hurt, actually. Corey Linsley, good center for the Packers, actually, is a backup.
Are now on the clock.
Now I got my offensive line. It's basically now it's time for what we can survive ourselves on offense. Now quarterbacks, I'm still gonna wait. I don't need anything serious right now. So see what we can get outside the backer. Bruce Carter. He's actually, you know what? He is a 3-4, but he does not actually pass rush. He's more of an actual inside linebacker for the Cowboys. He doesn't really pass rush as much as he should. Now, drafted Bruce Carter. It's time to get one over here. Jelani Jenkins or Malcolm Smith. For a guy that was the MVP of the Super Bowl, he's not a very good overall anymore, is he? Not really going to get very good over here. I think we can always get one of these guys and put them to that side. You have 20 seconds left. You know what we'll do? We'll put Brooks Reed as a right outside backer and draft him.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Let's see what we can do here. Now we do need another corner. I do not like to come out of I like to stay in the 4-3. Alonzo Denard's solid. Who am I looking for? No. Yeah, I'm not going to get much out of this. Back at corners. I'm trying to find my boy. Yeah, there's nothing down here. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go with D'Angelo Hall for now. No, Charles Tillman's actually not terrible. He is old, yes, but he's a guy that I can give an expiring contract to. And
the Browns are now on the clock.
For a cornerback, he's going to be solid for me. So let's see. What can we get at wide receiver? Anything yet? Chris Matthews. The guy has one good game in the Super Bowl. Basically one first half of a good game and one catch in the third quarter. He becomes a pretty solid Madden player. I'll take that. I'm trying to draft players I've yet to play with. So all these players I'm drafting, I've not played in a Madden league. And Rashid Hageman, you already know I'm from the university. I live in Minnesota. Got to go with the U of M. As Kyle Long goes right there, I guess he's really not really scouted out. What could we get here? see what we can get. What's going to be a tight end? Severian Jenkins normally is available around this time. Yeah, I've had him in both my leagues, so it's time to get something. Tim Wright, definitely an interesting guy. Came over from the Tampa Bay
Browns are now on the clock.
to New England in the Logan Mankins trade. I think it was them, and then there was a pick involved too, I believe. Forget which team got the pick. As let's see, what else do we have here? We need some defensive ends, don't we? Haven't even gotten any defensive ends. That's perfect. Now this is gonna be it. I mean, our defensive ends are not gonna be the best. It's gonna have to get guys that decent overalls. If they're old, then they're gonna be old. And get someone that's solid, even like a Desmond Bryant's not terrible. What a defensive end drill is going to not be a good position for me.
The Browns are now on the clock.
It's going to be something I can definitely address in free agency and see where it goes from there, but this is how it's going to be, I guess. Now, Marcus Hunt's a very interesting guy, too. Red Bryant has played for everything. Tank Carradine, perfect. Plays for Seattle.
Browns are now on
knows
the clock.
running the Seattle playbook, so what's even better than that? All right, so now it's maybe time for a quarterback. As Geno Smith. Never played with him yet. Franchise.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Geno Smith and DeMarco Murray are going to team up here with Chris Matthews. See what happens. Let's get a wide receiver. Another wide receiver. John Brown's an interesting guy. Charles Johnson making his return to Cleveland. Someone new. Now we're getting to the... No, we're not getting into anything good right now. Another corner maybe, just to see what we can develop on the side. Philip Gaines, this guy's... If you play an online franchise, this guy's one of the most hotly after cornerbacks for reasons unknown. I don't know why people... He's just... Actually, I want to get a kicker, Justin Tucker, if he's available. No, he's not even here anymore. Great, the leg's good enough for me.
The Browns are now
the
on
guy
the
that
clock.
can kick it far. I run a lot of 2 tight end sets, so let's see if we can find our second tight end. This guy's going to be primarily used for blocking. Either Morrow, who's more of a receiving tight end, I guess, or Michael Rivera, who's another solid guy. See if we get a good run block. I think Lee Smith has the best run, one of them. DC Jefferson. You look young. Got some
The
good
Browns
blocking.
are now on the clock.
Why not? We're only around 25. We're just going to keep rolling through things. We got a quarterback. I think our only wide receiver is Chris Matthews, and that is correct. Let's see if we can find another. John Brown. He got like 95 speed or something like that, doesn't he? 95 speed. Perfect. Welcome to the team, John Brown.
The Browns
going to have
are
a
now
deep
on the
threat.
clock.
Now, all right, let's see. We're going to be running the ball a lot, too, and we can use them for sweeps. Fullback. I run a fullback every once in a while. Henry Hinoski's a pretty solid guy.
The Browns are now on the clock.
I mean, I'm just going to start. I'm going to draft myself one more wide receiver that I can be happy with. Now, if you don't know who Greg Little is, you're lucky, because he's one of the worst wide receivers I've ever seen play. I mean, he is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alan Hearns isn't bad either. I actually like Alan Hearns. I think he had a very underrated rookie season. The Browns are now on the clock. So I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to go ahead and end the draft. I'll be fine with whatever draft. Our week 1 game and give you a little updates on how the team is doing. Thanks for watching.